So we know that reward and recognition is one of the psychosocial factors that we look at when we're looking after the well-being and mental safety of our team. And when we look at reward and recognition, a lot of people think, oh, it's pay rises, or it's awards. And with regards to rewards and recognitions, there are two different types. So there's extrinsic, which is an external something. External has to happen. So again, it's money, it's an award. But then there's an intrinsic way that you can reward or recognize someone, which is an emotion, which is an emotionally driven, which is can be acts of kindness, going up and sort of saying, I know this job's really tough and you're doing a fantastic job. I just want to let you know that, if you need anything, let me know. I'm here for you. You're doing a great job. I just want to support you in that. Being acknowledged and seen is, and being, especially in bigger companies, because what generally happens when you're a smaller company, you're known as your name. Big companies, you start being known as a payroll number. And when that happens, it can also create them and us cultures as well. So another something else to be wary of as companies grow. But just to looking at reward and recognition, I want you to sort of look at, okay, so how are we achieving good levels of reward and recognition, both extrinsically and intrinsically? What does that look like for us as leaders? What does that look like for us as companies? And what does that look like with regards to our culture within our business? What do we want to put out to our people? What do they want from us? Now, reward and recognition, especially intrinsics, can be different for everybody. So it depends on people's personality. So this again gets to know you. You need to know your people. And communicate in a way that's conducive to them, because you could be thinking you're doing the great thing, but all you're doing is you're making them feel really uncomfortable. And an example of that is if you are doing a group, a meeting in the office with everyone, and you're handing out awards and you're bringing people up to the front. Great job, you've done an amazing job. You actually, if that person is an introvert and they don't like attention, you're actually sort of not giving them anything. Like they feel embarrassed, they don't want to get up there, they don't want the attention, and it actually puts them on the back foot. Whereas people that are more extroverts, are more than happy to go up and sort of be seen by everyone and be the center of attention, and it makes them feel good. So just be aware of the types of people you have, how you're doing it, intrinsically, extrinsically, and it's not about just giving pay rises out all the time either. It could be things of milestones, an achievement within the business. How are you rewarding good outcomes within the business? How are you rewarding good behavior in the business? How are you recognizing good behavior and good outcomes within the business? This all goes in with reward and recognition. So how do people in, say, New South Wales know that Queensland office have achieved a certain milestone or a certain goal? What does that look like? Just be really mindful of the types of reward and recognition you're doing as leaders, as a company, as a culture, and also, are you serving the person you're doing it for? Especially if this is now going into, say, Employee of the Month, etc., etc. Are you actually serving everybody? What does that look like? So if you've got any questions, as always, feel free to reach out. I'm more than happy to help. Until the next time, take care.